welcome to Cultural Apologists React for today, September 25th, 2024. This is an AI-generated podcast based directly on the writings of the Christian cultural apologists discussed. But like all AI, it can make mistakes. In the news today, social media owners topped a global survey of concerns about misinformation, followed by politicians and governments. The International Panel on the Information Environment found that social media platform owners' control over content distribution and moderation policies significantly impacts the quality and integrity of information. Most experts surveyed expected the online news environment to worsen in the future, with 2/3 citing biased algorithms, manipulation, and AI-generated misinformation as significant concerns. Many politicians were seen as instrumentalizing conspiracy theories for political gain, eroding trust in reliable sources and democratic institutions. Commentary: The erosion of truth, a faith-based reckoning. In an age where veracity has become a scarce commodity, the politicization of misinformation presents a formidable challenge to our collective comprehension of reality. The dismal picture revealed by recent surveys, social media owners, politicians, and governments complicit in perpetuating falsehoods that erode trust in democratic institutions and reliable sources, demands a profound re-examination of our values and priorities. Christian thinker Oliver O'Donovan's work on the nature of politics and power offers a much-needed corrective to our thinking. His notion that the primary task of Christian thought is not to construct a distinctively Christian philosophy, but to contribute to a more universal wisdom, the ways of judgment, suggests that our response to misinformation must transcend narrow sectarian interests, and instead seek to inform a shared commitment to truth and integrity. This is precisely the task to which O'Donovan invites us. The Church's task in this area is not simply to correct error, but to discern and proclaim God's own truth, even when that involves confronting the power structures of society, resurrection, and moral order. In other words, we must reclaim our prophetic voice as a community of faith, unafraid to speak truth to power, even when it challenges the dominant narratives of our time. O'Donovan's warning about the dangers of assimilating Christian apologetics to secular categories, the ways of judgment, serves as a timely reminder that our critique of misinformation must not be reduced to a mere replication of existing power structures. Instead, we must seek to subvert them, leveraging the insights of faith to disrupt the prevailing narratives and power dynamics that perpetuate falsehoods. As we confront the challenges posed by social media owners, politicians, and governments, O'Donovan's emphasis on the importance of Christian witness and prophetic critique in a postmodern world takes on a new significance. We must not be seduced by the false promise of secular solutions that merely reinforce existing power structures. Rather, we must find ways to reclaim our public voice as a community of faith, using the language of truth and integrity to challenge the dominant narratives of our time. The fraught intersection between politics and culture, as explored in Church in Crisis, highlights the need for a faith-based critique that is attuned to the complexities of power dynamics. In an era where politicians instrumentalize conspiracy theories for their own gain, we must not be swayed by the rhetoric of secularism, but rather seek to reclaim our prophetic voice as a community of faith. In conclusion, the politicization of misinformation demands a faith-based critique that is rooted in a deep understanding of power dynamics and the complexities of human nature. By embracing O'Donovan's insights on Christian witness, prophetic critique, and the importance of universal wisdom, we can begin to reclaim our public voice as a community of faith, speaking truth to power with courage, conviction, and integrity. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Cultural Apologists React. Be sure to come back tomorrow for a new take on the day's news from the standpoint of Christian cultural apologetics.